Hey, good Tuesday morning to y'all. Today's Legislative Tuesday session, I'm referring to my notes, I'll be looking down a lot, and I do apologize, was with Matthew Schuman. He is the National Legislative Director for the American Legion. You know, one of the cool things that he did touch on was that the 115th Congressional Legislative Session was one of the most successful for veteran policy in decades. Some of the things that were passed were the Appeals Modernization Bill, the Accountability Bill, the Choice Extension Bill, the American Legion Coin Act, and the VA Mission Act. So with the 116th Congressional Session, one of the things that the American Legion is looking at is trying to encourage the 116th session to implement and have really, really good oversight of the bills that have been passed. I mean, that's important. We passed so many things that help veterans. We want to make sure that those, when they become law, are handled correctly. Now, going into the 116th Congressional Session, here are some of the things. I'm just going to touch on them briefly. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about what the Legion is looking at. Of course, the proper funding of the DOD so that our men and women that are in harm's way, that are fighting the good fight, are properly funded. They have the right equipment, the right training, and that they're just not, underfunded. Veteran suicide prevention. They say that 20 veterans a day commit suicide. That's a pretty astonishing statistic. But of those 20 a day, 14 are not in the VA network. That's something that we as a Legion family will be trying to rectify and trying to correct through the 116th Congress. Quality female veteran VA health care. As Matt put it, it's not just men going into the VA systems now. We have women veterans, so they need the kind of quality care that is specific to them. They should be able to go to a VA clinic and and get what they need. Let's see, we're looking, Legion families looking to reclassify cannabis to see if it can benefit our veterans with PTSD and chronic pain. Without getting a whole lot into it, Matt just basically said we're looking to reclassify it so science can study it to see if it is of any benefit to our veterans. We want to continue to battle veteran homelessness. Here's another astonishing statistic for you. There are 40,000 homeless veterans on any given day on the streets of our country, and that's not cool. It's not good. So that's something else that Legion family will be looking to try to rectify through bills. They want to expand the GI Bill. Here's another one, that all who serve in the military leave the military as U.S. citizens. There are a lot of stories that Matt touched on just kind of briefly. We have veterans that after they've served our country are being deported, and that's not cool either, man. So that's one of the bills they'll be trying to introduce. The veteran offsets, repeal veteran offsets for veterans. And the last one, which I think is also a very, very cool one, is a Gold Star Family Initiative. Now, I know I just kind of touched on some of these things very, very briefly by just giving you a title, but we'll be going over them more in depth with a drop sheet as the weeks come on. So anyways, I hope that you'll find the drop sheet in the comments, or a link to them if you don't see the picture for them down there in the comments. And you'll download them, and that you'll get involved. Advocate for veterans. That's what we need to be doing. And y'all have a great Tuesday. I hope to see y'all around.